So we are 1-1 in the playoffs. Looking like we're going to go to extra time in this. Unless McHugh. Hello and welcome back to FM Gurus. This is Zero to Hero and we are in the playoffs of the Vanarama National League in our first season. Let's just have a quick look at the draw. So we are going to play Spennymoor in our next game, and should we win that, we'll be playing Scarborough Athletic, the team that just beat us 3-1. And this is the team to play Spennymoor. So we've got Buckley and Russ. He has been past fit to play. Nazari in attacking mid, Bennett and McHugh in central mid, Williams in defensive mid, White and Wisdom as the fullbacks, Clark and Ami Atadetro in centre-back, and Bella Gambi in goal. And yeah, let's get straight into it. If we did have a chance of winning any game in these playoffs, it probably is against Spennymoor. Form coming into it, last 3 games which played off camera, what a bit hit and miss. I think we ended up finishing 5th in the league. That could have been 6th. Scarborough finished 3rd, so I think this is the 5th versus 6th game. And yeah, the winner will go to Scarborough. But we're going to get past Spennymoor first. I think we've won 1 and lost 1 against this team this season, so should be interesting. Be nice to get an early start. Always a bit nerve-wracking these playoff games. We've started the better team here. Buckley. What's the sign? I know we're safe actually, so we've got a corner. Williams. Oops, but it's cleared. Now we're going to run it back in. And it comes to nothing, unfortunately. We'll drop the boys some encouragement. Quite important that we really get behind them for this. I've not got the greatest record in playoff. I've got a few teams promoted in past FM managers. I mean, with these Zero to Hero sales where you're starting at the bottom and working your way up to the top, you do always have to play a few playoffs. When you're trying to work your way up through clubs and through the leagues, it's really important that you have a good record. I think just to attract the better teams to come in for you. Not that we're thinking about leaving just yet, but at some point we might be, and we'll win no doubt. Just before half time, from a set piece, from a corner, which that's not good at all. This is knockouts, so into second leg. We can't go back to our place and try beat them then. We have to beat them in this game. Some of the lads just don't look to be performing. Don't know if the pressure's getting to them. But we're having a look now. Nazari shoots. That was an absolute rocket with that. The goalkeeper's had to put it out for the corner. It was straight at him. Williams. We get the throw in, but nothing comes of it. Just past the hour mark. Not looking good at this point, to be honest. I think if we get knocked out in this game, we'll just go straight into the transfers and build up for next season. But like I said, from day one, we weren't expecting to get promoted this season. We've literally just come up. You know, there was a bit of a rebuild to be done with this team, really. We've got a lot of old men. We're basically relying on loan signings. We've got no wage. And Duggan scores. Stunner. Just from the edge of the box. Kills it in, and this game's back on. 10 minutes left, it's 1-1. Give the boys some encouragement. Although it's looking like we're going to extra time. I believe there's extra time in these games and not penalties. Unless Spennymoor score here. The 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Oh, good save. Straight at him, but we needed it. This is our chance to counter now. Duggan taking another run, which he likes to do. Nazari. Oh, save. Got a corner. 2 minutes left. Could really do without going to extra time penalties. Is that how he hits it? Cleared again for another corner. 5 minutes of added time. Bennett to whip it in. Come on, Warrington. Bennett again. Falls back to Missouri. Falls to McHugh. Back to Duggan. Thought he was going to whip one again then. Goal goes in on the highlight ends. So, looking like extra time for this game. Williams. Pass it to McHugh, who puts it in the top corner with an absolute screamer. What a screamer from Harry McHugh. It's not the first time we've seen him do that this season. And I think he might have just put us through to the next round of the playoffs. And he has done. What a result. Well done, lads, indeed. So now we will be playing Scarborough Athletic in the semi-final of the playoffs. Super sub Duggan. I think I can take credit for that one. Wire fans want permanent deal for McHugh, don't we all? Don't we all? What a screamer. And here is the team to play Scarborough Athletic in the playoffs semi-final. Similar team again. Dixon's coming in to replace the... I can't remember who I've replaced him with. Oh yeah, McHugh, sorry, the tired McHugh. He's a bit shattered. Duggan gets a start this time. And so does Neffel. So, here we go. Back at Scarborough. Played them 3 or 4 games ago. Got beat 3-1. Never looks like winning that game. Oh, we've got an early chance now. Buckley. Neffel whips it in. Puts it over the top. Out for a goal kick. The last time we played these, Scarborough absolutely dominated us. So I won't be expecting to win this game, especially not their place. But you never know, this is the playoffs. Stranger things have happened. Putting on a bit of pressure. What's going to do there? Neffel plays it back, passing it back and forth. Gets it through to Dixon. Yeah, it's a shame McHugh's tired in this. We could have really done with him in this game, but we can't put too much pressure on him. Although Buckley scores there, Jordan Buckley. 10 minutes in and we're 1-0 up. His 50th goal. And dare we choose to believe we could be going to the playoff final at Wembley in our very first season. I don't think Scarborough's going to let it happen either. What an achievement it would be to get to the final. Don't think anyone would expect it. Me, the players, the fans. I think the goal for this season really, which even the board wanted, was just to avoid relegation, just to stay up in the division. I thought we might have to build for a couple of seasons really. Especially that we've relied on loan players so much. I mean, it's not really building the team for the future, right? We need to rely on loans. Although Duggan's whipped it again. Still 1-0. We are actually looking the better team. Unlike the last time we played. 70% possession, which is unbelievable in an away game in a playoff semi-final. Good play into Russ. Russ pulls it back. Dixon. Back to Williams. Back to Neffel. He assisted the first goal. Can he do it again? He comes back to Williams who shoots. And he's made it 2-0. Sean Williams. The club legend. He's been an absolute rock for us all season. The bloke's shattered. He's 32. But he's just made it 2-0 for us there. And maybe now we actually do dare to believe that we're going to Wembley in the playoff semi-final. Well, Maloney's beating his man there and pulls it back to 2-1 right before half-time. I think that was Almini Atadetro that he beat there for pace. Which is worrying given that he's one of the young lads who's in on loan. Drop the boys some praise, they are doing well. They are starting to get tired though, which is worrying. And Scarborough's looking to come back at us now. I mean, Scarborough will be a lot fresher team given that they haven't had to play in the quarterfinals. Yeah, a lot of the lads are tired now. 60th minute. Still the better team on paper. But we are shattered. Says here Bellingham has got an injury as well, which isn't ideal. just going to have to take off the tired lads. Again, no one for Sean Williams. So, I'll have to take Will Russ off. But we do need to keep the team fresh. Although, to be fair to Russ, since he's come back from injury, he's not going scoring the goals like he did. There's Neffel with the corner. It'd be nice to make it 3-1. Has he won a penalty there? No, corner kick. Looked like it was a penalty for a second. Come on, lads. There we go. Another chance. Poor ball back to Clark. He has looked lively as Neffel though. See why he's a South African international. Running down the wing now. Buckley just puts his header wide. 15 minutes left to go. Maloney with a corner for Scarborough. And made it 2-2. Field Chapman. Now anyone that's played Football Manager will know that when this happens you normally end up losing 3-2. McHugh whips it in to Dixon, into Buckley, who scores. He looks quite far forward there. Will the goal stand? The goal does stand, it's 3-2. It's 3-2, very defensive, dropping some praise. Just keep him out for 5 minutes. Oh no, that's a penalty now. Scarborough. Maloney. 3-3. Just when I thought we were about to win it, they pull it back to make it 3-3. Go back to a balance, dropping some encouragement. Looks like we're going to extra time, and we are shattered. We're absolutely shattered. I'll pump my fist. Tell them we owe them for what they did to us last time. They don't seem to like that. Sean Williams is absolutely knackered, but we just don't have another midfielder. So I think we'll have to bring on White. We might just have to close up shop now. Going to go to 5 at the back. Put White out. I mean, White's a good player to have on, bombing down that wing. I think we're definitely going to have to just hold out for penalties now. We're looking a lot tireder than Scarborough. Some players aren't performing that great. Well, we've got a chance here. Buckley just puts it over. Got one more chance. White with the throw in. Into McHugh. Turn and shoot. Buckley. Oh, we missed so many chances today. There we go. Last 15 minutes. Drop the boys some more encouragement. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Get it to a penalty shootout. Anything can happen now. Yeah, anything can happen in a penalty shootout. I think we've only had one all season, which we did win, which was an FA Cup game or an FA Trophy game early on in the season. I think it might be one of the first episodes of the Early to Hero. There we go. 5 minutes left. One last encouragement shout. And we are going to penalties. Anyone that did see that earlier episode knows I like to pick my own penalty takers. I know a lot of people just auto-select, but I always like to avoid the ones who are complacent or don't feel confident. Our two best penalty takers that aren't confident for this or feeling complacent. So I'll just sort them into what I think quality-wise, who's most likely to score, who's not. And I think that's the order. Here we go. Pump the fist, tell them I expect them to win, because I do. Clark, the old boy, up first. Puts his away calmly. 1-0. Scarborough up next, Mulholland. 1-0. Dixon, another old boy. Won't the club a while. Puts it straight down the middle, 2-1. Brown, who's carrying an injury. And it's saved, Belagambi. What a save. And McHugh, the main man. Never missing that. Straight down the middle, fires it in. Oh, that's played for sure. Daniels slots this into the bottom corner. White, who's our penalty taker regularly, scores as well and straight down the middle. The goalkeeper stayed still with save. Here we go. Belagambi can save this. We're through to the playoff final. And we're through. Belagambi saves it. Goes down to his left. And we are into the playoff final at Wembley. Little old Warrington town. Recently promoted. And we are going to Wembley to play Tamworth. Tamworth, apparently. I think we have lost a couple of games. They finished third. But if you enjoyed that episode and you want to stay with us to see if we get promoted, please give us a like and a follow, and we will see you soon.